What's up, everybody? This is primal.net/Paul. I'm going to show you today how to download Primal on your phone. For me, it's going to be with the iOS. I'm going to show you the best practices of how to use Primal, how to get going, how to start zapping, how to get your wallet activated, how to get premium, what does premium include, my favorite ways to use Primal, etc. So here we go. Let's dive right in. So this tutorial will be using the iPhone. So I'm going to go to the App Store, search Primal. That's what it looks like. And here we go. Let's create an account. So I'm going to say my display name is Pablito, about you. I like to surf. Add a photo here. You can change this all later. Be as descriptive as you want. The more descriptive, the better, in my opinion. Photo. Next. And now it's going to ask you to select interests. So right now, the way our onboarding flow works, you select these interests, and it'll auto follow people based on those interests. If you want to customize the follows, click the Customize Follows now. And I'm going to go ahead. You can unfollow everybody from the art space if you want. I'll follow Madex, unfollow all from the Bitcoin space, or you can go through and see which ones you want to follow or unfollow. And next, you can see that's what your profile will look like. You can change banner here if you want. I'll go ahead and skip that and create an account now. There you go. You've just created a key pair, aka a Nostr account, and you're ready to start publishing notes and other stuff transmitted by relays. I'll go ahead and continue. And then it's more fun to be able to have zaps, be able to zap right away. And with Primal, you have a fully functional Bitcoin wallet. Strike is our back end. You have an on-chain and Lightning wallet built into Primal directly. So go ahead and do the wallet activation. And once you're done with that, you'll have a wallet, a Bitcoin wallet, to zap people on Nostr. So let's keep talking about the wallet. The wallet is here in the Lightning bolt. When you click that, you'll see that you have a fully functional wallet. In a previous attempt at this tutorial, I sent and received some sats here. But again, you can go in the top right here and purchase sats directly with Apple Pay, which is pretty cool. I cannot do that while I'm doing this screen recording. And with those sats, now you can go see their feeds and zap. So with one touch, you can send Bitcoin. You'll be able to see that you just sent Bitcoin here in the zap receipts. Try that again. Here you go, Pablito. I said cool. And I sent 7 sats, and that's because I customized this earlier by going to settings, zaps, and customizing your zaps. So zaps are micropayments of Bitcoin. And the unique feature about Nostr is that you can send Bitcoin directly to creators and they keep 100% of the Bitcoin earned per post. And when in your zap settings, so when you press with one touch, you can customize the message. I said cool, and customize the value of how many Satoshis you want to send per post. So I'll change it to 16 for fun, just to show you. Now when we go back here to the feed, the light is inside you, mate. You click with one touch, boom, I just sent him 16 sats with the message of cool. You can see that you sent that right here in the note reactions. And if you press and hold, you can send other amounts and customize your messages. 420, hug, brother. Zap. I'm wasting money now, but that's fine. So I'm going to show you a little bit more about the app right now. When you click up here, you can see that there's other feeds that you can select. If you press edit, you can turn on some more feeds like trending 4 hours, trending 1 hour. Done. And when you go up here, you can select which feeds you want. And you can also, if you don't want to do that, you can swipe left and right, and you'll see what's trending in the entire Nostr network for 1 hour or whatever feed you pressed. Here in the bottom left is Nostr Reads. So to publish long form, you'll need to publish using a long form client, such as highlighter.com as seen here. I wrote up an article the other day, saved it in the drafts, and now I'm going to post it for you. You can also use habla.news or Yakihon or other long form clients available out there. So once you publish an article, you can go see it in the Reads tab, which is there on the bottom left. Click that, and there's a few different ways we organize the content. You can swipe through the content going left and right. There's my article. This is in the all reads section, so it's like a fire hose of the latest reads published. You can also see the feeds that we have by clicking the arrow and searching. So when you publish a read, it goes to your profile under the Reads section. And when you search reads, it's a contextual search. So I'm going to search the secret to life. And what do you know? Gigi has it. So I'm going to find something to highlight on Gigi's page. Note the zaps up there. Pretty cool. That's unique to Nostr. I still believe that the secret to life is to send it, whether it be a note, tweet, or in general. Highlight, there's a signed Nostr event right there. And now I'm gonna quote post it. So there's his highlight, there's a link out to his post, and I just posted that directly to my timeline. And I'll show you that in a minute. You can also comment under the highlights. So I'm just gonna say yes. You can have a full discussion just under this, like the highlight of the post. Pretty cool. You can also choose to remove the highlight if you wish, but I would not like to do that. So here's what the post looks like on my profile. Links beautifully out to the article. No other platforms needed when everything is in the Nostr. As I said earlier, you can of course zap this note, and here's what posting a comment will look like underneath the post as well. All right, so when you click on the bottom right, you see that there's a feed marketplace, and you can add these feeds to your feeds if you want. So let's go on this day. I show popular notes on this day from a year ago. I think that's cool. I'm gonna add to home feeds. Then when you go back home, you can click and you can see this feed here. That's pretty cool. Go back to the Explorer. There's a People Explore page, people that are trending that you don't follow in this time. So you can go, that's a good way to discover people. Next we have the Zaps tab. So it shows you the day's highest zaps. It's kind of an interesting way to go find content, see what people are paying. Like look, Jack's paying people. Whoa, interesting. What is this 5,000 sat zap about? I don't know. Interesting. Next tab is the media tab. It's kind of like an Instagram-ish type explore page. Interesting way to find content. And then in the top right, you can explore via topics. Okay, next up, I'm going to show you how to get this Primal name. So I got Pablito at primal.net. That's a premium feature for Nostr to get these custom Nostr addresses and Lightning addresses. With Primal Premium, we get you a Primal name, which gives you a verified Nostr address, and it gives you a Bitcoin Lightning address and a VIP profile at primal.net. So for example, in order to search me in the whole entire Nostr ecosystem or on Primal, you could search Paul at primal.net. That's what a verified Nostr address is. And then if you want to pay me, my Lightning address is also Paul at primal.net, and you could search me at primal.net/Paul. So Premium also gives you some power user tools like media hosting, advanced search, premium paid relay, and Nostr account backup. You can read more about the details in the Premium section here. So I'm going to see if primal.net/Pablito is available, and it is. Then you can go ahead and buy the app subscription in the app with Apple Pay, or you can buy it on web with Bitcoin. And you'll get a nice little green check mark when it's ready. So now I can find this profile at primal.net/Pablito. My wallet, you can see here when I press receive, my address is pablito at primal.net. Boom. Do a couple more things. So go to your profile, you can press edit profile. You can put your username, I'm gonna also put Pablito. You can put a website, you can add more about your bio. You see now that I bought Premium, that you have the verified Nostr address, NIPO5, and your Lightning address. So now it's time to make your first post. Here I've pulled up a good example of a simple but effective first post. So here's what Ken Berry said. He said, "Hello all, I'm a family physician of over 2 decades of clinical practice, husband, father, and farmer. Hashtags, introductions." So before you make your first post, you want to make sure you have your wallet activated, and you want to make sure that you put the hashtag introductions, and you want to put a photo. Tell Nostr what you want to tell them, but it's great for them to know that you're a real person by putting a photo, saying a little bit about what you're interested in and what you're going to be posting about. The fundamental difference of when you create a Primal account is that you're actually just creating a key pair. You're not creating a username and password that a company owns. You're creating something that you uniquely own. Primal does not know your password, therefore we can't post from your account or ban you if we tried. Ban you from the Nostr network, that is. So in order to find your private and your public key, you go to settings and then keys. The public key, starting with your npub, is how the ecosystem recognizes you. So you and I, we're just npubs. Then your private key starts with nsec, and it's your password. And you can use that password to log into other social media like clients, like Damus, like Nostr, like Amethyst, or into the whole ecosystem of apps that you can find at nostrapps.com. So Nostr is more than just social media, but that is for another video. Okay, now I'm going to show you a little bit about how I like to use the app. And as you can see here, you can switch between different accounts. So here's what I see every time I log into the app. I see Stay Focused Champ. Why? Because I live on Primal, because it's my job. I got to see what everybody's doing. So in order to stay focused, I have Stay Focused Champ there instead of seeing a whole bunch of content that will make me get off track. And that's the cool thing about Nostr. You can control your experience. So let me show you how I made this feed. I went to advanced search by clicking twice in the top right corner, posted by Mr. Focus, applied that, search, and I save the feed. Now, every time I go here, every time I go home, I just see that. And then my second feed, when I swipe right, you can see it's all my close friends or people that I want to super follow, that I want to see, so I don't miss the things that my friends are posting. And you do that by going to advanced search again, double clicking, posted by, and selecting the people that you do not want to miss. There's a lot more tools that you can play with here. You can see what Jack is zapping, you can see what Brent's zapping, you see what Primal's zapping. You can apply that, make a feed based on that, and save it to your home feeds as well. There's a lot of different ways to filter content using Primal's advanced search, and I highly recommend you check it out. So here's what my profile looks like. You can see that I've made a couple long form articles here. You can see my media tab here, see all the content I've been posting. Another handy tool is that you can go in and look into my account and search keywords. Like yesterday, I posted about a crocodile. So you can search and see how many times I've posted about a crocodile, just that one time. So a couple things I forgot to mention. My favorite way to engage with the network is to zap people. If someone responds to me, sometimes I zap with a comment. Zaps, in my opinion, are the easiest way into someone's subconscious. It's fun. It feels good to zap. Every other social media has no zaps. It's amazing. And you can zap and write a comment to people. Instead of just replying to them with a comment, you could zap with your comment. I do that all the time. Every time somebody zaps me, I go check out their profile, and it usually warrants a follow. A big zap, instant follow for me. Also, there's no central algorithm on Nostr, so the communication is more human, is what I've found so far. There's no algorithms optimizing for, rage, polarization, fear. So just connect and talk to people, ask questions, say good morning back to people, engage in conversations. You can go to the trending 1 hour, 4 hour, 24-hour feeds and hop in the conversation and add your opinion. So here's what the web app looks like. You click on Get Started and you log in now using your NSEC. What I showed you, you go to Settings and Keys and putting it in there. So here's what Primal Web looks like. You can connect your wallet by going to Settings, Connected Wallets, and connecting your Primal wallet that you set up on your phone. And now you can zap on web. Same deal. You can zap with one touch, or you can press and hold and send zaps that way. NostrApps.com. After you get on Primal, remember that it's not just Primal that is Nostr. Nostr is an entire decentralized app store. You can check out some of these clients, these apps. Apps are called clients, and plug in with your private key and see the difference. Again, Nostr is in its very early days, and if you're watching this video, you are ridiculously early, and welcome. So that's all, folks. Thanks for watching. I'm sure I missed a ton of stuff. Have fun, zap sats, live free, pura vida.